Alright folks, we're back, and as promised I spent quite a lot of time off camera increasing our ore production here, or increasing the amount of ore we had to work with. And in thinking about it, what we're going to go after next is automated tree farming and some more basic levels of power production here. So one of the first things we're going to need, and I wanted to show this on camera, is I think with the magmatic dynamos, those will actually, dynamos, those will actually run on lava. And we kind of have a free source of lava here. So what I want to do, and we'll show it here quickly, is take and grind up the gravel into sand, actually. Okay. If I put water into our steam engine here, that'll get us there fairly quickly. I've also been working on our obsidian production offline because we're going to want somewhere to store lava as we get it. I'm just kind of wondering why this is taking 3 years to cook. All of a sudden, I'm not sure. I don't know if I gotta break that and reset it to get it to go once. But as soon as we get more lava, we'll be in good shape. Anyway, the whole point of the sand, and no, we get the other kind of dust out of here too. So that's kind of a handy trick. The whole point of the sand, though, and you'll notice I've got 2 barrels on me conveniently, is to get us a bit more clay. Because now we can do like so and like so with the barrels. If we put that, if you remember, if you put the sand into there, or the dust into there, excuse me, we get clay. And let's do that a couple more times here. So now with all this clay we got, what am I going to do, you're going to ask? You're going to love this. We can make more unfired, what are they called? Crucibles, okay? The porcelain clay. Remember, we have lots of access to bone meal now. And let me just make sure we get the rest of the sand back into here over the other stuff quickly. And I'll put that back through too. And that one back through. Let's go get a handful of our bone meal here. Remember, we've been collecting loads of it. We can also pulverize bones probably for additional amounts. Well, let's get a couple more of these guys made up to produce lava. And it looks like I could use a couple more. So that's going to be step 1 here. Is getting a handful of these clay pots together. Step number 2 will involve needing more cobble gem to get lava at a acceptable rate. You know, let me knock this barrel back down and put it where it's a little easier to organize here. And just keep collecting up a bunch of clay for ourselves. And there we go. Oops. Not quite what I had in mind. Here we go. 2 more. I like to have a fleet of these running. We've also gotten enough iron that I've made a second bucket to make my life a little easier. Okay, I got a backup hammer on me. There we go. Plenty of clay. Let's go sleep the night off, craft this up, cook up those crucibles, and get them going. We gotta watch just so we don't get skeletons or some other kind of thing around here that can kill us while we're working so hard. Let's see. How does that do for us? We'll need 1 more piece of bone meal. Just to get us an even amount. Or, not have any extra porcelain clay left over. And in fact, let's do 8 more. That'll cook rather nicely. And then we'll have some clay on the side for whatever we need it for. Basically though, oops. Ah. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. I made a few extra. We'll do 1 more. Or the whole stack. Why not? We'll use it eventually. Let's just put them in and make a bunch of unfired crucibles. So the next thing I want to make here is an igneous extruder, just so we've got a little bit cleaner of a method for cobblegen. Let's see here. We're going to need the glass for sure. I started trying to prep through most of this ahead of time, if we could. So let's see. We're gonna need to smash more sand for redstone purposes. So we'll have that ready to go. But we're gonna need some gold. We'll need some iron for a machine frame, and let's go after the igneous extruder. So we're going to need 1 of these. In fact, I'll make 2 for now because I know we're going to want more machines in a minute. We're going to need 1 of them guys. Don't know if I got much more in the way of redstone or not though. We could be low. Yep. So redstone's the next thing on the list here to get. Oh, there's 1. That'll work. For right now. And, oh, we're still going to need the piston. Okay, let's go grab that sand that we worked so hard on. And start smashing that down looking for a piece of redstone. See what we get. But this is kind of constantly the game here. And we still need a little more redstone. And actually, I'm going to need more glass too. Let's get that cooked up. We'll go get another pack from out here. See, this is the nice part about the charcoal, but I am slowly starting to run low on those type of materials. Okay, let's put stuff away here because I'm running out of room. Keep working our way through the other stuff here. So power gen, harvester, planter, harvester setup. I've been slowly working on our dirt level, and we've got probably 50 pieces of dirt ready to go. So it'll be enough for a small planter setup, but that'll be more than enough to suit our needs. I thought redstone was from sand. Apparently can take a while to get a few pieces of it, so definitely helps to have a pulverizer grinding it up for you. Boy, just one piece. Okay, let's go put some materials away here for right now. See, because the wood situation is getting fairly dire. We got to be careful with that. In the interim, let's go ahead and get these 12 crucibles going for ourselves. Let's see, I'm going to need some slabs. And I think we've got at least 4 pieces of obsidian ready to go. We'll have more in a minute. So let's see, we got a tank. See, the open blocks tank is kind of nice. This is why we needed the glass to make this. And this, and it'll allow us to... Oh, I forgot we get 2 to 1. Even better. Fluid duct. Opaque fluid duct is lead and copper. We've got a bunch of that now. We don't need to make... We'll do like 6 pieces to start. Or 6 sets. That'll give me a fair amount. So now I got torches, I got those. We're going to need a handful of cobble to get this started. So they're making lava. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. And we need to put the torches on here, because remember, they can heat with the torch. So it gives us dual benefit. Currently it's faster if you do other things, but I'm not as worried about that at the moment. Let's see, can I put a piece of cobble right on top of that? There we go. That's all I needed. And 2, 3. Let's go ahead and get a piece of cobble in each one to get them cooked. And I will totally put a set of stairs in here so we can get up and look. Let's see. This should generate into lava before long. And then we can pull the fluid right out the side of it into a couple of open blocks tanks. And as soon as I get a bit more lava, we can expand this capability to store more lava for us as we need it. Wrench. We gotta go sleep the night off anyhow. Let's put these 2 barrels away for now. No sense collecting water. Oh, that's a weird sleeping position. That looks better. We need a wrench. And we're going to need a handful of levers here. 10 more to be honest. TVH. And let's make sure we're creating more sand for ourselves here. So we've already run through our quota of cobblestone for this setup. Hopefully it gets us to some sand here in a hurry. So let's knock this. Whoa. That was almost really bad. I almost ran off the ledge. Gotta pay attention here. Okay. So I got some extra cobblestone on me. I do. It'd be easier to wrench from right here. You can see we managed a little bit of lava. It still is working on it. So let's go ahead and get a line up on here now. Oops. Get our lock you back out. Eat some food. We're getting close again. Well fed for 14 minutes, huh? Now I should be able to take those 12 levers along here and just do something like this. And the lava should start flowing in a second. And there we go. We got a tank, we got lava being produced. So now the one thing we do want to do here is grab these couple buckets of lava as we go. And keep making more tanks so we can kind of... Where did my tank go? That was strange. Then we can make more obsidian. At least one more piece, because then we got another tank ready to go. And then we just do like that. We got a crafting bench here. Tank. And that's step one. So now we can hold 16, 30, it's 16 per tank, so 32, 64 buckets worth of lava. It'll build up over time. Granted, we're not inputting cobble yet, but that is next in the list of things to do. Okay, so now, we made up some... We got fluid ducts. I know earlier we made item ducts. Item. I'm not seeing them, however, though. Maybe we used them all. Let's go ahead and make up a few more. Item ducts. So this is lead and tin. Lead. Okay. Like so. Let's put the extra quartz in that away. And I think it's time we put in a safety rail here. So now we should be able to do like so. We're just going to move that switch over to the other side. And now that should use up a whole lot of this cobblestone in a hurry to fill up our stuff. We'll hop up and take a look, actually. Give me a couple of pieces here. Is it going? So that's filled up. This should be just doing it. Huh. I have a feeling that this thing is backlogged and not running. Is it going? Do we have any place to output to? So now, apparently, one of the other things we can do here is this heats up much faster with lava. We can, which means we could probably lower the whole thing down one if we wanted. Oh, see, yeah, we are producing. Look at that. It's gaining. Very slowly, but hey, 12 at a time. All we need to do now is put the igneous extruder into play to feed this. Okay. And we were waiting on some more charcoal. Okay, we're back, and I realized halfway through smashing the sand that it's actually the dust that ends up giving us the redstone, so we're doing that quickly right now. And you can see we're up to 4 pieces. I figure I need about 5 to do everything I want to do. And I'm hoping we can get there before my steam engine runs out of coal here. Oh, that looked like 5. Let's go ahead and let that thing run out and save the coal for now. For other stuff. And it's far easier to do it that way than anything. But what I want to build up now is the igneous extruder if we can. So we got this guy, that guy. Because this will help us out in the long run. To at least building up our lava supply more quickly. So we needed some... I need to put this other stuff away. Needed some wood, some cobble. So I got wood out here. Negative. Yeah, see, the wood situation is dangerous levels. So we got to be kind of smart about the next few things we work on here. Let's see. 3. Oh, I'm missing iron. Is that what it is? Okay, put all that back. Let's go ahead and make the igneous extruder. What are we missing? 10? So now, what this will do for us is give us an independent source over here of... Wow, let me look at this. So, I kind of want to move this engine anyhow. We still got some power left in the old girl. Let's get this to here. Get a bucket of water into there. And make sure we're on cobblestone generation. We'll go grab one of these buckets of lava. And that'll start producing cobblestone for us. We can always add to this setup if we need to. And I want to output everything to the top only. And for now, you're throwing out power. The last little bit to this guy. Right? Where's the power going to? Okay. Let's knock our pulverizer out. Just kind of hoping we could turn that. In fact, let's go ahead and do that just to make it look nice. I know it's terrible, but it's a waste of a bucket of lava. But I think it's worth it in the long run. And the idea being here, folks, is that we can push this stuff forward as we go. If I need more or less, we kind of gauge it on what's being output. Let's see. Why isn't it going? Is it just auto output? Okay. Let's put the chest back on top. You should completely ignore redstone signals. And you start pushing it out, please. And do I see it decreasing? We might, I know it works, we just might need to feed into the top of the system. Which wouldn't be a terrible thing. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And since we are having issues with this, let's go ahead and take a look at the descriptive book, quest book. I want to read about the crucible once more in here, because I think there was something about different things make it work faster. Melting stone. Okay, to get started processing various materials, lava is created by melting cobble in a crucible over a heat source. Torches lava and lit netherrack all work as... It scrolls but doesn't. All work as heat sources. A clay bucket can move any fluid except lava. Once you move the lava, it breaks the heat. Da 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 da. To make the crucible, you will need clay. To make the clay, you will need to use a hammer from X Nilo. Turn the da 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 da. Use a bucket and a crucible. Okay. So, I don't know if one... Is there a good way to get netherrack? There must be some kind of special secret to getting netherrack. Let's put our quest book back. And this is dust for later. Smash down. Let's put materials away here. Okay. Redstone, bone meal. Yeah, sure. We're gonna need those. Pulverized copper goes into here for now. And I think the torches will be just fine then. Let's just stick with it. Stick with what works. Oops. See, now I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and since I'm up here, I wanted to make sure we had some torches in place. Just in case. See, now it's sending stuff. Now I reckon, so it must be faced a certain way. We'll see these start filling up in just a minute. There it goes. So you have to connect to the top. And I kind of want to know if we're losing or gaining here. If we're ahead of the game or not. That will automate our lava production very nicely. Let's see if we can get a couple more tanks into place here. Ooh, we got one ready. And this will get us to fuel. So now the next thing I want to work on, before we get too far down the road here, is the magmatic dynamo. Magmatic. So we need Invar gears. I'm hoping we got enough here. If not, we'll have to go get some more metal. Let's see. So 1, 2. So there's 2 gears. And we need a silver and 2 redstone. We had some extra redstone here. Wait. Is that all it was? There we go. Let's go ahead and grab our fluid duct from upstairs. Where was it? What was it right there? More exotic seeds. Someplace I put fluid duct. Right there. Now we got our pulverizer. I kind of want to put this down at the end now. Actually, I don't know where I want to put it for right now. Let's look at energy conduit. So, hardened is 400. And that takes leadstone plus... Okay. So we need a handful more redstone to do that. Let's bang out that dust we got and see if we can't get a bit more. Because remember, the point of all this power system is not only will we be able to pulverize cobblestone significantly faster for ourselves, we'll be able to generate power for a tree farm. And that's kind of the bigger concern at the moment. Kind of looking to see if we get a bit more redstone, it would be nice. If not, we'll hook the magmatic directly to the pulverizer for the time being. Oops. We out of room to collect things? Apparently so. And you can see what we're getting at the bottom of the right here. Although the text isn't always super clear. It's also building us up a fair amount of Certus quartz dust, which is nice. Wow, not anything out of that hardly. So let's take the flint, gravel, sand. That all needs to be pulverized some more. We'll put the flint over in our tools chest for safekeeping. Good a spot as any. We got loads now. We're getting to the point where we need quite a bit more storage, but for We're not there just yet. Let's go ahead and hook up our magmatic straight to our pulverizer. So that just runs straight off lava, I think. Do we got a lever on us still? Just one? Let's see here. I actually need some cobblestone. Let that guy keep filling her up. These fishing poles can go away. For now. We got our grown-up cat over there. We'll feed him later. And since it's almost nighttime, let's go ahead and sleep this one off. Where's that chest I had? So we'll have an output chest here. It's not going to be particularly fancy for the moment because, well, it just ain't. So let's see now. We got that, we got that. We got my lever. Let's go ahead and see if we can't take this one with us. For now. Do I have some item ducks on me? Just to prime the system. I don't know if we're getting excess from our igneous extruder yet. If so, then we can just probably pipe it straight away in. I would imagine that this thing will catch up given time. So we would want to go up and over right here. Naturally where the torch is. See if we got enough. If not, I can always make another piece perhaps. Probably be like one short. Oh, that'll work. And we want to do that. And then we need a lever here. I could probably put it right on the side of the tank. And that will charge our dynamo to start outputting power. And now we've got infinite power. And remember, we can see if we're getting a backlog here or not. That's our staging ground for the moment. And on this side, just in case, we can do that to have a backup of cobble for ourselves for usage. And really, what we want to do with this over time is I'm going to make a setup to split the output and put sand, gravel, and dust into chests for usage, or maybe even into barrels. So now we got that. Let's go ahead and upgrade there. Yeah, see, we're feeding a ton of it that way. But it's okay. It gets us ahead of the game. Let's see if we can't get another pulverizer here. Oh, I'm sorry. We need to wait for the redstone so we can make some conduit to power everything. That's kind of of premier importance. Whoa. That kind of sprayed everywhere. Yeah, see, if you're not right on top of this sieve when you are using it, it sends stuff all over the place. And I'm looking at the bucket of lava we got earlier. Let's make sure we're using that up. We got us some more obsidian, more tanks, more everything. The more backlog we have on lava, the better for us in the long run. We very much need 2 more pieces. And of course I can do this with a hammer, but it's more fun kind of watching the automated stuff go. There we go. And let's go ahead and, oh, let's chop these trees down. I got shears on me. I would like to get a couple more barrels made up here. How dangerous is this? A2E11, let's go ahead and repair it up. Yep, there we go. See, we're at the danger point for wood, but what I would like to have set up here, if we can manage it, is a set of barrels collecting each of the things we need to process with our sieve. Because then it saves me work in the long run. As we need a material, we'll just go grab a handful of something and push it through the sieve. We're also, with all that processing we did, I did manage to get some emeralds. So we'll have the ability and diamonds to make autonomous activators to automate the sieve stuff a bit more. I believe. Okay. So, wait, we had saplings there, and seeds should be all up here. If there's extra, we'll put them on the side. We're making dirt with later, planting, and all of the above. Let's see, so that coal engine can go away for now. It's less than useful, so I don't have enough charcoal production to maintain. Let's go ahead and get those barrels made up that I wanted. Or do I have any left over? Barrels. Not so much. Okay, that's the last of our wood. Barrel. Let's see, we got some chests made up. I will do 3 worth. So we get gravel, sand, and dust. We need some of these guys. Didn't I have a barrel upgrade in here? Thing? I don't know what these do, but... And we'll save the rest of that wood for whatever we need made up. Anything. Right now. Anything till we get ahead. Don't really understand what that does, but okay. So now, if I put that there, okay. 64 stacks max. Okay. So now I got all three things I want in here. And let's take this out for a minute. I'm gonna want you to do... Oh, I need those other ducks. Am I really out of item ducks? Put them back. I put them inside. Yeah, totally waiting for an AE system. Let's make a handful more. And I want to make sure these gates are closed. We're at the point, too, where I could make obsidian pressure plates, which would be very useful. Let's see, I think it was tin and lead for item ducks. So tin we're in kind of a dangerous spot on then. That's okay. We'll get there. As long as we keep stuff producing, that'll help. So now what I want to test out here is this kind of a setup, but get rid of that guy, please. And you should be able to do... I thought it was round robin mode. Is it doing it? Oh, it's because you gotta have one side to output. So that should be putting gravel into here over time. No, it's the round robin wasn't being respected. 4,000 items max. And here's what I can do. Like that. See, I think we're actually... The one cobble gen is more than keeping up with the 12 lava things. We're gaining on lava, and the magmatic is overdoing it. We can have, I think, 4 of these guys per 80, 160, 320. We can have 5 magmatics for our 400 power line we're going to be working on. And that's basically the game here. Let the stuff build up. So this is dust. We should be building sand right now. And some dust. And really what I could do is put a cobble one out here and just flip the lever of what I want being smashed down later on. But for now it's collecting resources. That's kind of the bigger piece. And honestly, if we can go gravel to sand to dust, I can make probably 9 pulverizers. Because we can do a chain. It's 3 chains just to output to the barrels. That's probably just as easy. Okay, while we're waiting on that, let's take a look at the autonomous activator and get one of them built. I want to see how this is going to work. We need a piston. I think we got all of this stuff. It means we'll have to wait on our power line a little bit, but that's okay. Give me a little bit more cobble, please. We got cobble being generated everywhere. It's kind of awesome. Oh, more wood. Yeah, barrel level situation is dangerous, to say the least. Oops. Let's do that, and like so. We need 2 emeralds and 2 diamonds. 2 emeralds, 2 diamonds. Invar. Glass situation. I wonder if I could use clear glass on those. For one of these guys. I can. Good to know. Oh, we need a chest. So now, this thing should be able to go right... Oops. Not there. Let's put a piece of cobble there to give me a backup. So now this is going to right click. And... I don't know if I want to... Okay. Let's see. We got sand. Let's get that going. Come on. I only want to put 1 piece into there. Oh, there we go. Let her fill back up, and I want to see how this autonomous activator works. Oh, that's pretty wild. Okay, let's shut that off for just a minute. Let's see about getting a vacuum hopper. What do we need? I think we got enough stuff to do this. To auto-collect what we're outputting. Ender Pearl. Yep. Just barely enough, but hey. Good enough for what we need right now. We need a hopper here. And like so. So now, this thing will loot all of it. And for now, I want to have it output to that side. We'll need some item ducts to make this functional. Go ahead and do your thing, mister. Haha! That's cool. So now, what do we got for... Do we got the iron chest mod in here? hoping 2 iron chests is enough for right now. Till we get more material built up. And we got some iron left on the side for whatever purposes. Item duct? Just enough? I do not want it going into there, actually. In fact, is there anything that... Tin ore dust, that was waiting to be smelted earlier. I do got plenty of tin ready to go. So all this dust is ready to go for us. All right. And it's slow, but it's automated. And that's kind of what we're after. There's totally a notion of how this setup works. So now what I might want to do is actually move that down to there and rearrange these barrels. If we put a filter into place to only allow dust into here, or what we place directly. Why is that not auto eject? Oh, we need a lever. That's why. Can I put a torch on top of a chest somewhere? Wow. Let's... You really stole my cactus, man. Enderpunks, I tell you. They're evil. Let's let that do its thing. And we're building up all kinds of nice looking stuff. All of this stuff is going to get smelted, melted, and tossed. Whatever we can't use. We'll get the tin all taken care of here. Alright, so now let's get you into here. So the advantage of doing it kind of the other way around here with different things. Make sure we're getting that tin out while we're waiting. I think we're going to have to totally make several lines because of the other materials we get out. 39 blocks, that's like 3 or 4 clicks of 10. I can do aluminum into there while we wait. Wow, look at this. It's an epic amount of stuff. It isn't splitting it, it's filling in here first, which is really good. There's our power line for set number 1. I don't know how I keep getting aluminum. Copper must be gold and aluminum is doing me in. Let me see if I can get one more ingot's worth of aluminum brass in there to pour out the whole thing. And for tin, I think we're going to need a handful more. I don't know how many. 12, we're going to need 6 more tin, I think. Right? Oh, it isn't even worth doing this way. I could probably just turn around and grab it out of her chest that needs to get melted anyhow. Maybe we're not getting tin out of this method. That's entirely possible. Molten aluminum. We're just totally doing blocks of everything here. Platinum and silver, sure. I don't know what combines to what here. So we'll leave the crush for now because I'm going to need that line. And folks, that's going to be step 1 of our process here. Next time we're going to work on getting the machinery together. Offline, I will work on getting more material built up here. I might even expand the pulverizer lines because you have seen how it works now. It's just a matter of executing. So until then, thanks.